Jacob & Co. was founded with the simple ambition to create piece of arts. Its philosophy has always been to create something so rare, so bold, and so exceptional that owning it becomes a privilege reserved for only a select few. One of the purest expressions of that vision is the Fleurs de Jardin, a living mechanical garden where every flower, every gemstone, and every movement has been meticulously crafted to create an object of a timeless beauty. Today, the same philosophy has been brought into the real estate here in Dubai. I'm truly honored to be guest of Amis Development to witness together with you the unveiling of the last masterpiece designed directly by Jacob himself. So we are here with Alia. Alia, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for coming. It's my pleasure.
So explain us what's the concept behind this masterpiece. Of course, there is a watch, but tell us more.
Okay, so this watch is called Fleurs de Jardin. It means the flower in the garden. It's a very limited edition, unique masterpiece, which he has used like most unique stones, ruby stones, diamonds, the pink diamond, the white diamond. So the same concept of the watch has been planned and it has been designed here for this community, which is designed by Jacob & Co. himself. So he is the one who's actually designed the whole community, the villas and the mansions with every single details. That's why it's a masterpiece. And because it's limited edition, the number of the residents are very limited, only 25. It's making it very unique.
Every single piece of the watch is reflecting inside your own palm. And of course, every small details is designed by Jacob himself.
Exactly.
So it's like living the watch that you should wear.
So we have only 25 ultra luxury residences, which 19 of them gonna be 5 master bedroom villas with the basement. So total, they're gonna be 4 floors. And we will have 6 mansions as well, which they are going to be 6 master bedrooms with the basement. But the basement you're going to get in the villas is totally different from the basement that you're going to get in the mansions, because you have more facilities and amenities. You have a private cinema, you have a 3D golf simulator. So if you're a fan of golf, you like to play golf, you have your own private golf. You have sauna, jacuzzi, gym, as I mentioned earlier, and you have a parking for your bicycles as well, and for parking spaces as well in the basement is going to be there. The community has a clubhouse also branded by Jacob & Co. It's beautiful with all of the facilities and amenities, but sometimes you just don't want to be in the crowd. You want to have your own privacy. So whatever we have in the clubhouse, you have the same thing in your basement as well, in the mansions and in your villas as well. Private, quiet, you can just enjoy your time.
So for those who are familiar with the concept of communities here in Dubai, you know very well that usually you have a lot of units. Even, we have to make comparisons as well.
Yes.
Even, for example, in the Lamborghini villas in Dubai Hills,
Yes.
you have a small number of branded villas, but inside a very big community where you have a lot of, let's call it competitors.
Exactly.
If we're talking about an investment, but here we are talking straightforward about a piece of art, right?
Exactly.
That it's like a collectible property.
Exactly. So as we know, Jacob himself, he never has designed any property or any community before, which is inspired by one of his collections, one of his watches. So this is the first time he's doing it in the real estate industry, which makes a huge difference between the property or the residence that we have here with the others villa communities that we have in other locations of Dubai.
I don't think they will be clients.
Yeah.
I think they will be collectors. The buying procedure, it's not as standard as you could buy something like usual apartment here in Dubai. Jacob himself, he wants to have records of the profile that will buy this kind of product.
Exactly. He really cares about the profile of the client, because even if you want to order or ask him to design one watch for you, you will have to go and take an appointment. It might gonna take you 6 months to 1 year for him to give you an appointment and see who you are. They will check your profile, because he wants to know who is going to wear the jewelry or the masterpiece that he's making, because as we know, they're gonna take much time. They are all unique, they are all expensive, and they are very limited edition. And he wants to know if you are really appreciating the art, the masterpiece that he's going to make for you.
Thank you so much again.
Thank you so much, my pleasure.
My pleasure, and
Same
thank you
here.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Into the office, and we're gonna go deeper into the details.
Sure. See you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Before we continue, I would like to thank Alia and the team at Amis Development for introducing us to the vision behind this remarkable project. Now let's move forward to the details. A recap of the concept, its location, its master plan, and the floor plans. The community is located in Meydan District 11, within a private master community developed by Nakil. It benefits of a direct access to Dubai Aliyin Road, placing downtown Dubai approximately 15 minutes away, and Dubai International Airport within a 20-minute drive. Despite its excellent connectivity, District 11 remains one of Dubai's most private and prestigious residential locations. But let's have a look now at floor plans. Let's begin with the 5-bedroom villa. Built on a 6,258 square foot plot, the residence has been designed to separate family living, entertainment, and service areas with remarkable efficiency. The basement is dedicated to wellness and leisure, featuring a private gym, entertainment lounge, sauna, plunge pool, generous storage, and full-service facilities. On the ground floor, the formal living and dining spaces are complemented by both a show kitchen and a fully equipped service kitchen. Staff accommodation, including the maids and drivers' rooms, has been carefully designed with independent access to preserve the family's privacy. An additional ensuite bedroom on this level is ideal for guests or multi-purpose room. The first floor is centered around an impressive master suite with a spacious walk-in wardrobe, accompanied by 2 further ensuite bedrooms and a family lounge that can also serve as a private study. Finally, the upper level features the 5th bedroom with 2 generous terraces, all connected by a private lift serving every floor. The result is a residence that combines elegant entertaining spaces and exceptional privacy. But let's move on, the 6-bedroom mansion, which takes the same philosophy to an entirely different scale. Positioned on plots of over 9,100 square feet, these residences have been designed for owners who expect complete privacy, generous entertaining spaces, and seamless service. The basement alone spans approximately 5,800 square feet, housing a private garage, cinema, golf simulator, gym, sauna, extensive staff facilities, and landscaped courtyards that bring natural light into the lower level. At ground level, expansive reception spaces flow towards the garden, private pool, and sunken outdoor lounge, while a private office, guest suite, show kitchen, and professional service kitchen make the home equally suited to family life and formal entertaining. The upper floors accommodate multiple en-suite bedrooms, including 2 magnificent master suites, together with dedicated nanny accommodation and completely separate staff circulation served by an independent service left. The rooftop features the 6th and last bedroom with its own walk-in cabinet, in-suite bathroom, and 2 generous terraces with its own sun deck and sitting area, all connected by a private lift serving every floor. Every detail has been designed to maximize comfort, discretion, and efficiency, from the dual lift configuration to the integrated in-wall vacuum system. Rather than simply being a large residence, the mansion is conceived as a private estate, offering exceptional privacy, grand living spaces, and huge parking for up to 10 vehicles designed for collectors, entrepreneurs, and families who expect uncompromising space and privacy. Ownership is offered through a private selection process reserved for a limited number of qualified buyers. If you want to participate to the selection, contact me directly and include the word Jacob in your message. I will personally review your inquiry and, where appropriate, arrange a confidential introduction to the project.